Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. My name is Quinn and thank you so much for joining me in this video. Okay, so I am so excited to have this setup right here in front of me. This is something that I've been wanting to get into for so long. Both my parents were tailors. My dad still is a tailor part-time. He's retired now, but he just does it to kind of keep busy. And so I grew up watching my parents sew. I grew up having my dad fix clothes for me, and being 5'0" and having pants never be able to fit me, that was like a blessing, because growing up we didn't have a lot of money, but having the ability to actually fix clothes to fit saved us a lot of money, because I don't know what else we would have done. That was one thing that I really appreciated about sewing and tailoring. I love that you're able to make something out of pretty much just a piece of fabric, or take something that doesn't fit and then make it pretty much custom fit your body. And so I've been intrigued with sewing ever since then. However, I feel like sewing is one of those hobbies, one of those crafts that's actually very intimidated to get started. First of all, you have to get a sewing machine, and honestly there are so many out there I didn't even know where to start. This journey, this hobby right here, started around the time of my birthday back in November. I kind of hinted to Jordan that I wanted to pick up a new hobby, and that I'd been thinking about this for so long, and maybe it was like time to ask for it. And initially I was only just going to ask for like a very basic beginner sewing machine to get me started, like from Amazon. However, I guess my sister did the same thing, and my dad told me that he tried sewing on her machine, and he wasn't able to make a lot of clothing because that particular machine limited him a lot on the type of things that he was able to make. So he told me that if I wanted a sewing machine, to save up and invest in a sewing machine that would be able to grow with me. That's why it's been quite a few months since my birthday. Jordan actually told me that he would get this for me for Christmas, and so we finally went to the store. We spent probably a good 3 to 4 hours at that store, just going from one machine to another, learning about the sewing machines, and then I decided to finally pick out this machine right here. This is the babylock Lyric. And so I thought I would just make this video to kind of just let you guys know about this new hobby that I'm really excited about, because I honestly don't know anything about sewing other than kind of what my dad taught me when I was little, and that was pretty much just how to sew like a straight stitch. Other than that, I don't know how to put clothes together. I don't know how to hem anything, but I am so excited to learn, and I figured this would be a really fun new series on my channel. I tried to look for this particular machine online, and there wasn't really much on it, and so I thought I would just do a quick unboxing for you guys so you can learn about the particular sewing machine that I have, and perhaps if you're interested in a machine like this, you can have a little bit more information before making a purchase.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. When you first get the babylock Lyric, it comes in this fairly large box. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely needed Jordan to help me move this box, especially up the stairs, but for short distances, I didn't have any issues carrying it. And then of course, after you open the box, the main component is the actual babylock Lyric sewing machine itself. The Lyric also comes with an extension table, which was one of the major selling points for me. I just love how much space this machine has, especially with the extension table. I also love how easy it is to just pop on the extension table when you want a larger working surface. And then of course you also get the foot controller, which is extremely important when you are sewing. Another selling point for me is the knee lifter, which makes it possible to lift the presser foot with your knee. And this is important because it lets you pivot the fabric while you're sewing without having to manually lift the presser foot with your hand and then having to go back to where you were on the fabric. Included in this kit are also numerous accessories, a lot of which comes in this little white pouch. Now, to be honest, I don't know what a lot of these parts do. I do know that a lot of them are tools that are needed to work the machine. But beyond that, I am a little bit intimidated and a little bit lost at the same time. I apologize. Now, one of the most important accessories that comes with the Lyric is this walking foot. I read online that this is something that is very important to have if I plan on sewing a lot. The walking foot has the ability to grip onto the top layer of fabric and help move it underneath the needle at the same pace as the feed dogs underneath, so that when you have multiple layers of fabric, they're fed evenly through the machine. The babylock Lyric also comes with a horizontal spool pin, a dust cover, a quick reference guide, and also the instruction manual.
So with all of those parts and accessories, I feel like this machine is something that can grow with me, something that, you know, I'm not gonna have to like stop and be like, oh, I need to go to the store and get this accessory or this part because my sewing machine doesn't come with it. Another reason I really like is this huge space right here. A lot of other sewing machines, the space is like only like 6 inches. And I like that this has this humongous space, so in the future if I want to do curtains, if I want to do larger projects, I won't have a problem fitting it into my machine. Another thing is babylock is supposed to be a very, very good company. They're very reliable, and it's supposed to be a lot more user-friendly than some other models. So for me, you know, there are things on this machine that just makes it so nice. There is a cutting option that automatically cuts the thread for you. You know, there's the needle lift, there's all of these things that just makes it super easy for a beginner like me, but also things that it's just gonna be really nice to have as I sew and as my skill progresses. I'm at this point very, very overwhelmed with everything sewing and with learning because there's just so much to learn. I'm hoping that this journey and this new series on my channel will be not only entertaining but also hopefully help you guys out as well if you are looking into getting into sewing yourself. So obviously my channel is about everything right now, but it has an emphasis on like hair and reviews, and one of the things I really want to kind of focus on my channel also is a style aspect, a fashion aspect, and a DIY aspect as well. And I feel like sewing and this particular hobby will help really bring everything together and tie everything together in my videos. So that is another reason why I'm really excited. Alright guys, well that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will stick with me for this new series. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on that subscribe button right there if you want to follow along on this new series. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye!